Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We back again, man. And it's time for the weekend banger. It's time for the weekend banger. Y'all, I got one. That's a lot. Y'all know I got one. I keep one. Always got one, man. But like I always tell y'all before I start my videos, man, I have no problem dropping the content on time. I have no problem making sure everybody is satisfied by being able to have something to occupy themselves while they're at work, or while you driving a truck, or while you doing anything. You got something to listen to. I'm gonna make sure I drop the bangers always, man. I just need y'all to stay out the way, man. That's all I ask. I ask the people to stay out the way because I don't want to see y'all go through what I'm telling y'all about, man. I don't want to see y'all go to the place what I'm telling y'all about, man. It's not a good place. I don't want to see nobody go there. That's my word, not one person, man. I feel like you're wasting your life when you go there. You're wasting a lot of years of your life. You're going to be missing out on stuff that you're supposed to be out here on the land experiencing, man. Like, let's stop what we're doing right now, man. And let's just stay out the way. I'm telling you, man, it's a great life. The regular life is a great life, man. Pretty soon, everybody gonna start converting over to the regular life because they're gonna start to see that crime don't pay. Getting in trouble don't pay. That shit is in the way, man. So I'm letting you know, man, staying out the way is the best way, man. That's the best thing to do. And that's what I want for y'all, man. Period, man. But like I was saying, man, it's the weekend banger. What I need y'all to do with this one, man, like, share, and subscribe to this show. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all already know what it is. But it's time for business. And the story I got for y'all today is called He Was in the Way. Yeah, man. Crazy situation right here, man. It was a crazy situation right here that I gotta share with the people, man. Let y'all know about how it is in prison, man, when it comes to when dudes be trying to make plays, and or when dudes just trying to get in a situation where they can actually make a couple dollars in prison, you know what I mean? It's always something that gets in your way, or it's always somebody that gets in your way. That's just how it is in there, man. Like, people be asking and leaving comments like, why y'all ain't do this as a pod, and why y'all ain't do this? It never works. It don't matter what you do. It's always gonna be haters. It's always gonna be somebody that wants your spot. It's always gonna be people that just always out for themselves. And that's just how I go in prison, man. The same thing happens out here, man. Nothing goes as planned when you're in the game or when you're doing stuff, man. It never goes as planned, man. So it's just always all bad, man. But that brings me to the story what I have for y'all today, man. And we are on Lawrenceville for this one, y'all. We on Lawrenceville for this one, man. This is 2009. I'm in San Francisco. Now, the people that's new to the channel that don't know what San Francisco is, man, go back and watch when I first got to Lawrenceville. You will learn about San Francisco. But San Francisco is the place where they sent me to after I was already on Lawrenceville for a month or two, man. I asked the lady, can I get moved over to the next building on the same side of the yard where my homeboys was at, man, because stuff kept going down where I was at. They had me in gangland. It was crazy over there. I asked the unit manager nicely, I'm not in the gang. I'm trying to get moved. Can you please move me over there where my homeboys was at? I'm tired of being locked down for stuff that I'm not doing. I'm not in the gang. Can I please get over there with my homeboys? She said she was going to do it. And she tricked me. She ended up moving me to the other side of the damn yard. She moved me all the way to San Francisco, y'all. Now, the reason why I call it San Francisco, because it was 60 building. Before I got on that compound, like a week or two, a month before, they started doing moves, and they moved all the old heads and all the dudes that was 40 and up and all that, 35 and up, 30 and up. They moved a lot of them to 60 building. They moved all the gang members that was on that side of the yard in 60 building. They moved them to 40 building where I just came from. Now, by the time the lady done tricked me and moved me to San Francisco, the reason why I call it San Francisco is because when I walked in 61 pod on Lawrenceville, man, I never seen that many homosexuals in one block. Now, I'm not going crazy about it. Like, I'm kind of over exaggerating about the number of them, but seeing 4 or 5, maybe 6 homosexuals in one block is a lot of dang homosexuals, man. Now, I have been around homosexuals on compounds and maybe in a pod or two here and there throughout my bid, but I walked in a block and there was a lot of them. So it was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Fast forward the tape, I had to deal with it. Of course, I'm trying to get out of there, y'all. But it took a little time for me to get moved. It wasn't doing moves, so I have tried to do what I can, stay out the way just to get out of there. But while I'm in there, it was just so much stuff that went on in that pod. And it's called San Francisco, man, because like I say, it was a lot of them in there. It was a lot of them in there, man. It was just wow. I never been through that in my bed. And I was so angry about it because I was on Lawrenceville. And I'm like, how I'm going through this on Lawrenceville? Like the whole other part of the compound wasn't like that. The building I was in, the pod I was in, that's where they threw me at. It was crazy, man. So I was there, y'all. The only good thing about that, I had a good roommate. You know what I mean? Like when they moved me there, it was wild, but I ended up getting a good roommate, man. His name was D. He was from Chesapeake, man. But D was a dude that was already bitten. He was bitten already, you know what I mean? I had already met him on Sussex 2. You know what I mean? Me and him met on Sussex 2. But I knew him slightly. So when they told me I was going in that cell, I was kind of relieved that I was getting a good roommate. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But I come into the block, man. I know a couple dudes. I'm seeing dudes booed up. I'm seeing predators. My joint going off every time a dude walk over here. It's all over the place. But there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, I could have checked in and went to the hole. But I was in a situation where I'm in there, but I just have to mind my dang business. That's all I have to do. Like, I don't care what they do. This was wild experiencing it, but I just have to mind my business, man. That's all I was telling myself, that I'm gonna mind my business while I'm in this pod, because it was just wild. It was wild to see everything that was going on. So many dudes booed up, so many dudes sneaking around, so many dudes doing this. And I'm just sitting back from afar like, damn, this is wild right here in Lawrenceville. This was a crazy situation right here, y'all. It was, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. So boom. My homeboy D, my roommate, now, he only talked to a few people that was in there, you know what I mean? Now, one of the dudes he used to talk to, man, he was from Chesapeake, you know what I mean? And I didn't really know him yet, you know what I mean? I didn't meet him yet, but when I first got in there, I noticed he would always come to the cell, always try to kick it with my roommate, and I seen he was a dude that wasn't messing around. Now, everybody, it's 88 people in the pod. I would say at least 30 people was messing around in that joint out to 88, and that's a lot of people, you know what I mean? Counting the people that are in sales with people and all that stuff. But the dude that my roommate used to talk to, he was kind of like how me and my roommate was. He won't into that type of stuff. He won't doing this, he won't doing that. He used to just come chill for a second, you know what I mean? So one day he was in there and I get to kicking it with him, you know what I mean? He told me his name was Kenny, you know what I mean? He was definitely from Cheesetown too. And he was a dude, I'll say like, he was, if I was around this time, like 26, you know what I mean? I'll give him like 23. He was a little younger, 24, 25, something like that. You know what I mean? But we got to kicking it, you know what I mean? So one day we in there kicking it, and my roommate telling me that, you know what I mean? He was locked up with bro before, you know what I mean? So I'm like, y'all were locked up? He was like, yeah, we was on Southampton together. So Southampton is a level 3 prison that was in Virginia that ended up closing down, you know what I mean? But that was like a sweet spot like Lawrenceville that was close to Tidewater. It was actually like having a good luxury like how St. Bride's is close to Tidewater, you know what I mean? Like Southampton was too. But the thing about Southampton was that it was a level 3 prison and it had cells. It didn't have open dorm. I think some of it was open dorm, but a lot of it was cells from what I heard. But that's the camp they say they was at. So they kicking in and reminiscing about that, and we just kicked it for a minute, you know what I mean? He used to come to the cell and kick it. He was a cool dude. He didn't really bother nobody. The only thing that I seen that was like not really out of place, but I seen he was slightly uncomfortable with at times, was him being a blood. That was the only thing. Kenny was a blood, you know what I mean? Kenny was a dude that I'll say that was a blood that like, I'm not going to say he didn't want to be in the gang. He just was one of those dudes that didn't like dealing with everybody from the gang. And I felt like sometimes they used to get mad about that because he didn't care if he was a blood or not. Like if you don't come holler at him, like he probably wouldn't even know you were blood. Like he carried it like that. So that he used to complain about that to us too a lot. You know what I mean? So once he dipped, me and my roommate in the cell, we kicking it. And D was like, yo, it's crazy, man. He was like, man, look, man, I really know bro, man. Like, I really know him. He was like, we was on Southampton together. You know what I mean? He was like, look, he was like, man, and when we was on Southampton together, he was like, bro was messing around. I was like, messing around? What you talking about? He was like, he was messing around, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He had a joint up there. You know what I mean? I was like, he had a joint. He was like, bro, Southampton was super duper gay too. He was like, man, look, bro had a joint up there, you know what I mean? He was like, the crazy thing about him having a joint is that he didn't have a lot of time. He was like, he went home from Southampton. You know what I mean? He was like, he went home from Southampton. So I'm like, oh, so he went home, he's back. So he like, yeah, he was like, bro, he went home like in 2006 or something like that. He was like, he went home like 2006, it's 2009 now. So he went home and got locked right back up. You know what I mean? So I'm like, That's crazy. So he was like, yeah, he was shaking up there. He was shaking the dice. Pause. That's what he was doing, man. The man was shaking the dice when he was at Southampton. Now, did I hold that against him? I kind of really didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I can't say I was really trying to even hold it against him. Like, I really didn't know him like that. Like, it wasn't like me and him was dumb cool. He was cool with my roommate. You know what I mean? My roommate had a friendship from them being from the same city. Now, my roommate didn't let it bother him. He was still kicking with him. You know what I mean? Because for the moment, Kenny wasn't in there doing none of that with the other people that was in the block. It's a lot of homosexuals in the block. Kenny didn't, when I came in, from what I viewed, he wasn't messing around, period. He wasn't messing around with none of them. So that's how he carried it. So I looked at it like he might be done. Sometimes people make mistakes, y'all, and like, you know, not saying like you turning gay as a mistake, but like sometimes people like go the wrong direction where they think is the right direction is really the wrong direction, and they change their mind and go back the other way. So he was feeling like he was trying to go back the other way. That's what I was thinking. Like he trying to like he must have did that when he was in there. But it's crazy though because he didn't have a lot of time. That's what made it crazy. But he was probably looking at it like, man, it's crazy, and I'm just going like do it while I'm here, and then I'm gonna go home and get back to women. And it's wild that some dudes do that. You know what I mean? Dudes do that, and then they come home and get women and act like it never happened. You know what I mean? That's what goes on in prison. But for the most part, Kenny's chilling. Kenny's not into nothing. He's not doing nothing. He's not trying to do anything, y'all. So boom, out of nowhere, my roommate pull up on me. He was like, look, man. He said, Kenny trying to holler at us. He was like, look. Kenny said he got the dude. He be hollering at the CO dude. You know what I mean? He was like, the CO dude said he about to hook him up with the lady. You know what I mean? He was like, the lady's super duper quiet. He was like, but the lady trying to bring the package. He was like, she be working 70 building, but she's coming to work our building a lot too. So he told me who the lady was. I still didn't know who he was talking about. So boom, the doors pop. I came out. He started talking. I see him and Kenny talking. You know what I mean? So he called me over there. He was like, look, we gotta go to the round table, bro. We gotta go to the round table. So I'm like, the round table? I never heard this. The whole time I was in San Francisco, a couple of plays came about, but I wasn't over there long. I said I was over there probably 90 days, maybe 4 months, something like that. I was over there. Like, they drugged me over there. Then they finally moved me, to 30 building. But like the whole time I was over there, I wasn't really trying to make no plays. Like, I was just trying to fall back. I was new to the camp, to be honest with y'all. Like, I was in gangland in the beginning in 40 building, but now I'm new to the camp, y'all. So like, I'm really trying to learn the camp. Like, all my homeboys, Hot Rod, all them, they over there in 30 building. That's what I was trying to get at. I was trying to get over there. The lady treat me and move me to San Francisco, man. I couldn't believe it. But I'm adapting to it. I'm staying out the way. I'm minding my business. Everything going smooth. Now I'm hearing conversation about we got to go to the round table. I'm like, the round table? So this must be a play. But at the same time, though, I really don't have the resources at the moment. I really haven't even been on a jack like that yet. I just got to the compound. So I'm going to hear him out. We walk in the room. Kenny like, look, say she gonna do it, man. She said she gonna do it. She said she gonna do it. I'm like, do what? He was like, man, now she gonna bring the tobacco. I'm like, bring the tobacco. Now, when I first got to Lawrenceville, you still can buy tobacco, but it was about to be gone. So everything was expensive. So dudes was having shit and battering stuff, putting it in the cut. I came up there with tobacco and I put some in the cut when they finally took it. They took it when I was in San Francisco. But after they took it, they came through and did 2 shakedowns afterwards. Like, they did 1 shakedown and dudes got away with it. Then they came and did a surprise joint and caught everybody with some more tobacco. You didn't get a charge for it. They just took it from you. So tobacco was almost obsolete, but it was just coming into the space of dudes was making a lot of money off it. Like, dudes was selling Newports for a pack, go for $100, 1 pack. You know what I mean? Go for $100. It was stuff like that going on. Now, when the loose tobacco came to play, that was probably like a month or 2 after they finally took everything. And then when that got taken, that's when the cups, dudes used to bag them up with the cups, the medicine cups. And 2 cups would be called a 50 sack. You know what I mean? You can get 1 cup for $25. That's how I was going. So, like, he talking like, now, the lady that he's talking to is talking about bringing the package. So I'm like, I'm hearing him out, and I'm like, she gonna do it. He like, yeah, she said she gonna do it, man. He was like, man, like, I don't even really think she liked me. I just told her, you know what I mean? Like, I just came home. I got locked right back up. I talked to her a couple times, you know what I mean? He was like, man, she ain't even really trying to have no relationship. She just don't want to see me messed up in here. So I told her I need some tobacco. She said she ain't bringing no drugs, but she'll bring the tobacco. So I'm like, that's a good play right there. Cause I'm already thinking like how much money you can make off this tobacco. Like, I didn't have no routes going on. I'm in San Francisco, for God's sakes. Ain't nothing going on in there. But this came to the plate. This came to the plate, y'all. And I was ready to goddamn swing the bat. Pause. But I'm sitting back listening, And then he was like, look, this is what we need from you. I'm like, what? He was like, man, I gotta pay her $200, man, to do it. So I'm like, damn. It was wild that he said that because I told my roommate I had $300 that I was already like, I had it from when I was in 4 building, you know what I mean, 40 building. And you know what I mean, I brought it over when I had it and I wasn't spending it on nothing. I made a few dollars when I had my little tobacco, but that was a lot of commissary. Like I made a couple, I wasn't even really trying to go dumb nuts with it, but I was all right for the most part. But I know my celly told him I had that bread, but they need me anyway. So I didn't look at it like he was kind of throwing me under the bus, but I'm like, you need $200, that's all you need. He like, yeah. I'm like, so what I'm gonna get? It's 3 of us. Like, what you, like, how everybody play into this? So I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty. He like, look, I'm gonna split the bag with you, but we just look out for you. We just look out for D. I'm like, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense right there. Cause my celly, you can't put no number on what I'm gonna do. I don't know what you from Cheesetown. You and bro from Cheesetown. I don't know how you gonna look out for him, but I know how I'm gonna look out for him. I'm gonna throw him $200 worth of tobacco off my little half joint. That's looking out for my roommate. That's your homeboy. You brought the play. I'm throwing you. He can't be mad at that. Now I don't know what Kenny gonna do for him, but that was the play. So I'm like, all right, look, that's what it is, man. You know what I mean? I was like, what time you need the numbers? He was like, man, when she got there, come back over here in this building. You know what I mean? He was like, next time she come back over here, I told her I was gonna have it. So boom, I said like 2-3 days go by. We didn't see the lady. Next thing you know, the lady pop up. The lady pop up in the jump. Boom, she walk in the pod. I see her. Now I know who she is. I'm like, damn, nice looking, cool little older lady. You know what I mean? But everybody on Lawrenceville always trying to get some money. Like it's up there to get it. So you might as well get it. I don't blame the CEOs. So she came in. I seen Kenny push down there to the little brick wall. He hollering at her. He on his game. Bah, 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 bah. He putting the work in, putting the work in, putting the work in. Next thing you know, I guess he gave her the numbers. He come back up there and tell us like, look, she said she gonna bring it back this weekend. It was like Tuesday or something like that. I was like, bet, that's a bet. So we cool, we chilling, we waiting. We waiting on this tobacco to land. That's all we waiting for. We waiting on that damn tobacco to land. So the weekend came, you know what I mean? She kept her word. She came through with tobacco. Kenny came in the room. He had that tobacco, man. It's my word. We get to breaking it down. Yes. You know what I mean? Breaking it down, looking at all that tobacco, adding up. This is what I'm gonna do. I gotta look out, say hot rodding them some down there, let bro them sell some, do something over here. We getting it together. So we come out, everybody out there trapping. I looked out for my roommate. He looked out for my roommate. We out there trapping that tobacco, y'all. That's what we doing. I'm at the door, 100 miles per hour. Weezy! Everybody calling me. Weezy! Top door, bottom door. Weezy! Come outside. Got you. You know what I mean? I got the little plate with the cool little white dude in the pod that had the jack. He was the only, it was probably a few more other people in there that had jacks, but this particular dude was cool. He would let me use his jack for business. Now that he see I got his tobacco, he definitely let me clean my little numbers, check my green dots, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So everything is going smooth, y'all. Everything is going smooth. My word, everything is going smooth. Everything is going smooth. I'm loving it. That play went straight. We made that play. I probably made about, I'll say off the half a bag of tobacco, y'all. I looked out for people, you know what I mean? I looked out for my bros in them in 30 building, you know what I mean? I sent my homeboy Ty some in 40 building, you know what I mean? Like, I basically looked out for a lot of dudes on the other side of y'all. I ain't really know dudes on that side of the yard where I was at like that. That side of y'all, I really didn't know nobody. I ain't gonna lie. All my homeboys were on that side of y'all. So I'm selling it on my side of the yard, but it went like this. My junk was gone immediately. I kept little 250 sacks in the cut for me to smoke. And my box was crazy. I had massive commissary, you know what I mean? I was selling dudes big cigarettes, you know what I mean? Like it was great in there. We was feeding the economy, man. Like everybody was loving us at that point right there because we was one of the first ones that hit with the tobacco. Dudes started hitting with cigarettes, but we was the ones hitting with the tobacco kind of like at that in 2009 moment after they took it, you know what I mean? So everything was smooth, y'all. Everything was smooth. Like I'm kind of sitting back like, damn, like pause. San Francisco ain't so damn bad, but I still gotta go. I still gotta go. I'm not doing my bid like this. I can't do all my Lawrenceville bid like this, even though I was in a good little spot for a second. It was just like, nah, I won't want to do it still. So boom. Now the second play about to roll around. Now that junk gone. He dumped his, I dumped mine. My roommate dumped what he had. Now we waiting on the second play. So he said he gonna holler at the lady, see how everything is. You know what I mean? The whole time that he's doing that, my roommate, he like, yo, you looked out for your homies? You know what I mean? I told y'all that Kenny's blood. So he like, man, hell no, I ain't look out for them. I told him I was selling it for y'all. You know what I mean? I'm like, why you do that? He was like, man, cuz. He was like, they think they just gonna leech off me and, You know what I mean? He was like, they don't mess with me like that. We blood, but you know, they don't, like, if you ain't from Norfolk, or if you ain't, you know what I mean, you ain't from Richmond, or you ain't from here, like, they acting like they don't rock with me like that. And I don't care, because the dudes, my big homies on the street, like, they already told me I ain't got to mess with dudes, da, da, da. So he going in about that like that. And I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense, but like, yo, like, you a blood, bro. Like, you signed up to have other comrades that you might don't know or don't get along with. You signed up for this. So this is what it is. But I didn't say nothing at a particular moment, because it's his life. It's his life. He can do whatever he wants. He's a blood. He went home and became a blood. Now, I do know his secret, that when he was at Southampton, like, I don't know, he probably knew, D told me his secret. He probably knew D told me that when they was on Southampton, he was doing the hokey pokey, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we never spoke on it. I never said nothing about it. But all I know is I'm trying to make this second place shake. We got to make this second place shake. It has to shake. It has to shake, y'all. So boom. Goddamn. The lady come back in, boom. We make the play again. This time, he was like, look, we're going to go $100 a piece and pay her. You know what I mean? I'm going to see, goddamn, you know what I mean? We can get something else. I'm like, nah, I don't do that. I'm like, look, just give her 400. I'm going to give her 200. You give her 200. Let's just get a bag apiece. So he like, I don't know if she can do all that. I'm like, look, just tell her bring one now, then one, you know what I mean? We two into the good. He was like, all right, that makes sense. So we holler at her, boom. He hollered at the lady with the action. The lady like, damn right, 400, let me get that. So we gave her the money. Now we just waiting on the plate. So everybody just waiting patiently in the pod, just chilling, like, damn right. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good when you getting on, like getting the pack. Like, it feels good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Even when you just in the car with somebody, it still feels good to have, you know, that power is coming your direction. Like, it feels great, y'all. So out of nowhere, look, it's two intakes coming in the pod. And the reason why I say they intakes, because they coming with the property officer CO that be in the property office, that be with all the people that come, the new people that get on the yard. The property is a property CO lady that always be in property. And she handle the intakes, and she'll walk you to your building and do all that, like when it's time for you to finally go. But I look up, y'all, and I see another homosexual coming in the pod. Him and another dude. I'm like, another one? This dude walk in kind of little skinny, little kind of tall, brown skinned dude. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell he was gay. You know what I mean? You could tell he was gay. You could tell he was like the woman version of the gay. Like, he was that version. Like, you could tell that off the rip. You know what I mean? And I wasn't like shocked to see it, but I was just like, the first thing came to my head, like, damn, they deep as hell in here. That was the first thing came to my mind. You know what I mean? So like, damn, another one. So we come in. So it's me, D, and Kenny. We like standing, like, our cell was like we was like on the side of the top tier that's by the laundry room. The laundry room is right. We wasn't in the last cell. We was into the second to the last cell before the laundry room. The laundry room is right there, and then there's the back door. It's a dead end. There's nowhere to go. So we'll be up there hanging like by the top tier, by the laundry, by my door. We'll be all standing up there a lot. So we all standing up there, and I'm leaning on the bars, and like, I'm just so like, damn, another one. God damn, another one. So I see D ain't really paying no mind who was coming in my roommate. He ain't paying no mind. He ended up shooting back in the cell. When I look, I just seen Kenny just dip. Now, Kenny slept all the way at the end of the tier on the same side as us, but he was in the cell next to the handicap cell. So he was in the back corner. You know what I mean? So I see him just dip. And when I look up, he's just going in his room. I'm like, damn, he ain't telling me he was dipping. So I went in the room. You know what I mean? When I went in the room, D was like, yo, hey, yo, you're not going to believe this, bro. I'm like, believe what? He was like, yo, man, my word, my good word. He said, man, that's goddamn cookies they just brought in here, bro. I was on Southampton with cookies. I was like, cookies? Pause. I'm like, cookies? I'm like, what the hell is cookies, bro? He was like, man, look. He was like, man, that's who Kenny was messing with. I'm like, what? He like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what you mean? Like he was messing. He was like, that's the one I told you he was, you know what I mean? He was like, he couldn't have seen Kenny when he walked in. He said, why you think Kenny did? He said, I just went in the room because I ain't even want to. He said, I know I seen him. If I seen him, I know Kenny seen him. So I'm like, so now I get to think about the play. Y'all. I'm like, so like this gonna mess the play up? He like, nah, it ain't gonna mess the play up. He like, man, you I'm trying to tell you some real shit. I'm like, bro, but at the same time, you know, bro, blood. You know what I mean? He already didn't look out for the bloods. And on top of that, We don't know if Cookie's gonna goddamn tell the secret. You know what I mean? I was like, he ain't got to worry about it from us. You know what I mean? But like, he was like, man, I don't know. He was like, man, that's one of them flamboyant, goddamn, I'm telling you, you gonna see. You gonna see, bro, that's one of them flamboyant ass, loud, slightly like trying to get under the administration, like all that, bro. I'm like I'm hearing this, y'all, but I'm like, I'm not trying to hear it because like that was the first start of when things are going good, sometimes things will go bad for me. Like, you know what I mean? Out of nowhere, y'all. Like, so I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, what kind of situation is this? Kenny used to mess with the homosexuals when he was on Southampton. He goes home from Southampton. Now he's back locked up on Lawrenceville. He's not gay anymore. And he's a blood. The only people know this secret is me and bro. Now, I don't know if anybody else on the compound might have known. I don't know. I'm talking about in the pod. The only people that probably knew was me and my roommate. Now we get into the bag. Now he got his old goddamn flavor of the month coming through, Cookies, man. Like the man named Cookies. I'm like, yo, this is wild. So like, he laughing. My roommate laughing about it, but I don't really think it's funny. And he probably laughing because he ain't put no bread into this plate. You know what I mean? But I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing because like it's money involved. And like, I just felt I felt it, y'all. Like I felt the bad aura. I felt the bad vibe. I felt the bad situation. I'm hearing all this and I'm just like, this is nuts right here, man. So boom, goddamn, we locked down and shit. Goddamn, bro ain't come back out of the cell, nothing. He stayed in the cell the whole time. He in that joke the whole time. He ain't come out. You know what I mean? So we locked down and counted. You know what I mean? When we come back out for count, I see the dude. You know what I mean? He's standing out in the pod. You know what I mean? Talking to the couple of other homosexuals. You know what I mean? He talking to them. And he's standing out there. He kicking it. You know what I mean? He just talking. And then Kenny still ain't come out of his cell yet. So a couple of people moving around, just moving around. You know what I mean? In the pod. You know what I mean? Now here's boy, you like, hey girl, I just got up here, yeah. They was saying Lawrenceville the spot. Yeah, I was trying to get over here for a while. I was at Buckingham. Yeah, I went to Buckingham I was there for years, girl. Now I'm trying to get back over here. So I'm like, damn, like he looked like a dude, but you can see the gayness in him, but his voice sound like a girl. I'm like, this is nuts. So he just talking, and then everybody talking, and then I just look up. I see the homosexual dude, Chicago, but he's talking to the new homosexual, him and another dude. So they talking to him, and I see Chicago kind of like cutting his, I seen him, but this is what the homosexuals do. Like nothing against homosexuals, but like they slight messy, man. Like, and I'm not gonna say messy like women, because all women are not messy, but like they are messy. I'm not even gonna lie, because I seen him. Like I'm watching everything now because I got my money involved in this now, and I'm trying to keep the ball rolling. But I looked at Chicago, and I seen him like he talking to the homosexual dude Cookies, and he talking to him, and I seen him cut his eye up like up at bro's cell, up at Kenny's cell. I seen it. And the homosexual dude was like, he looked back, he was like, what? Girl, bitch, And then I seen goddamn Chicago just like walking away like he ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm like, they petty as a bitch. I go right back upstairs. Ran up that motherfucker. I go to his roommate. I say, D, hey, look, bro, you might gotta go tell goddamn Kenny, man. That's my word. I seen Chicago, goddamn looking up at his cell. Goddamn look like he was telling the play that goddamn bro in here. He was like, man, he can't hide from that nigga anyway. I'm like, yeah, bro, but like, damn, bro, like, get him prepared. Like, he was like, you go holler. I'm like, bro, that's your homeboy. So we get into, I'm like, bro, that's your homeboy. He like, man, all right, man. So he get up, he go over there, he go down in bro's cell. You know what I mean? I walk down there behind him and shit. Goddamn, when he get to the door, I see him go to the door. He's talking to him. Goddamn, as soon as I looked down, I seen the other homosexual, I seen Chicago, and I seen the new dude Cookies. They looking up at the cell. I'm like, oh shit, I did. I slid. I got the hell out of there. I walked that direction. Goddamn, I go back towards down by myself. I'm over there watching the whole jump. My homeboy, my roommate go in there, he talked to Kenny. Kenny still ain't come out yet. I'm like, man, he can't hide in this damn cell. He got to come out and get the package when a lady about to bring the package. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I gotta talk to him, man. But I can imagine how he's feeling. The blood's about to, like, who knows how this grenade is gonna blow up? I don't know how this shit gonna blow up, y'all, but I know it's gonna blow up. It always blows up. So I'm just sitting back like, damn, I gotta fix this problem. I gotta fix this. So boom, goddamn, Wait a little bit more time. Kenny finally emerged. He come out and shit. Goddamn, he come down the steps. Goddamn. Me and my roommate standing on the top tier stair. He come down the steps and shit. He goddamn walk to the door. You know what I mean? Goddamn, a couple of blood dudes right there. So it was only probably like 3 blood dudes in the pod. Probably, and I'll say they was like slightly younger too. But Kenny wasn't old either, but he a little taller, a little, you know what I mean? He looked a little bit more experienced in those bloods, but he talked to them for a second. The homosexual dude, Cookie, standing over there. Goddamn. A nigga Kenny walked by, and then Cookie was like, "You can't speak, nigga?" His neck was like this, pause. He was like, "You can't speak, nigga?" I'm like, what the hell is that? Goddamn, Kenny was like, "Oh, what's up, C?" He called him C. I'm like, what, C short for cookies? What the hell is that? He like, "What's up, C?" And went right back to his cell. I was like, man, fuck this. Oh, I'll be back. He was like, "You going to?" I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta holler at this nigga." Boom, I shot his cell. I said, "Yo, bro." I said, "Look, man." I said, "Look, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a band with you." He was like, "What?" I was like, "Look, bro, I know." He was like, "You know what?" I was like, "No, nigga." He was like, "Bro, you know what?" I was like, "Bro, I know that goddamn you was doing the shake, rattle, and roll on Southampton, bro. I know, bro." He was like, That's old though, Weezy, man. That's old right there. That's old right there though, bro. I'm like, listen, it's never old, nigga. You in prison." I'm like, "But look, damn all that, bro." I'm like, "What we gonna do about this pack? The pack about to come this weekend. What we gonna do about this pack?" I was like, "You think the people that just came here gonna tell?" You were like, "I don't know, man." Like, now he coming clean. He like, "I don't know, man." I'm like, "Yo, bro, you gotta fix this, bro. Like, I don't know how. Like, but like, let's try to stall all the way up till you get the pack, bro. Let's see how this gonna go." He was like, "Man, I might gotta pay that nigga off." He was like, "Cause I don't fuck around no more, Weezy. I don't fuck around no more." I'm like, "Bro, I know that, bro." But like, in my mind, I was saying, once you do the hokey pokey, goddamn it, you always a dance. That's what I'm saying in my damn head. But I ain't say nothing to him. But he like, "Yeah, I don't fuck around like that no more, Weezy. I don't fuck around like that no more." I'm like, all right, bro. Look, we gotta do this, da 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 da. He was like, "All right, look, I'm still trying to lie. I might gotta pay the nigga." So I'm like, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. So boom. Goddamn, we locked down for that day. Goddamn, he ain't say nothing to the dude C Cookies. He ain't say nothing to him the whole day. So goddamn, this is my word. I'm looking around the pod. I didn't know, goddamn, like this nigga, but my roommate told me he was a flamboyant homosexual. He told me this, so I didn't know this. I promise y'all, man, this man finally got all his property, got all his stuff together finally. Man, this man came out in the pod. I promise y'all, this was nuts. This man came out in the pod. This man had his t-shirt, cut the sleeves off his t-shirt. He was a skinny dude. The shit extra tight. He got it tied in the back on some extra tight shit. T-shirt looked even tighter. He looked like a wrestler, goddamn, and this shit was so damn tight. Man, this man got on some goddamn, I don't know where the hell he get like type of spandex shorts from. I don't know where he get these shits from. This man got on, his shorts look like spandex. I promise y'all. Pause. That's what it looked like. He got on like some shorts look like some damn spandex. Everybody looking like, what the hell? But the icing on the cake was this. Man, I looked up. Man, this man got makeup on. Now, when I say makeup, they try to, the homosexuals do a lot of stuff to try to do with makeup and da-da-da. They'll use all type of shit, candy, all type of shit. But when I looked, this nigga cheeks was red. He had red cheeks. Under here, he had like some white stuff, like right here, like some share looking type shit. I'm like, what is this going on? Man, I promise y'all, the first thing came to my damn head was that man looked like that goddamn little doll from Saw. And we had just saw the movie. Saw. Like, they was like on Saw 2 or 3 around this time right here, man. And that little doll that be coming out on the tricycle, that's the first thing came to my head when I seen Cookies. I was like, man, he look like the damn doll from Saw. So now he got this makeup on, y'all. He moving around the pod. Goddamn. I guess he done told the niggas. You already know Chicago and them done told on the camera. Yeah, Kenny and Weezy and them be getting the tobacco. Goddamn. So we standing over there and shit. Now Kenny gotta come out. Kenny came out. He ain't saying nothing to the nigga. The nigga walked up on Kenny. He was like, "Can I get a cigarette?" They got all that damn makeup on. I'm like, damn, this nigga look like Jigsaw. This shit crazy as a bitch with all that makeup on. I'm like, damn, this nigga look like Jigsaw in the face with the makeup. He like, "Can I get a cigarette?" Kenny was like, "I ain't got no cigarettes." He was like, "Nah, you got something, Kenny." He grabbed Kenny's pocket. Kenny was like, "Yo, whoa, what you doing? What you doing?" He was like, "Oh, now I can't touch you. Oh, now I can't touch you." So, like, a few people were seeing it. Niggas like, "Now I can't touch you." He was like, "Yo, you wildin'." He just pimped off. Went back to his cell. I'm like, yo, this nigga, I don't know how he's gonna play this out. I don't know how that shit gonna play out, man. But all I know is, man, Jigsaw is in the goddamn way. He's in the way right now. Us trying to get this pack. Us trying to keep the ball rolling. Us trying to keep this money. At least I get moved. My money is involved, y'all. I don't supposed to feel mad that Jigsaw's coming in here and throwing a goddamn wrench in the playbook. Like, I don't supposed to feel wrong about that. I was mad shit about that. I ain't gonna lie, man, because he was in the goddamn way. So boom. Goddamn, the lady finally come to work. Goddamn, it's the weekend now. The lady come to work. Kenny come out. Goddamn, you can't duck it. Kenny gotta go talk to her. Like, it's not really his girl, but they doing business. But he gotta go talk to her. So he go over there and talk to the lady after she do her round. She on a brick wall. Goddamn, he go talk to her. Goddamn, I guess he go holler at her. Boom, she asked him. She gonna let him know when he gonna get the bag, which is gonna be today. You know what I mean? But he's talking to her. After he finished talking to her, he slid. As soon as he slid, you seen Jigsaw walk over there. Cookies. He walked over there. I'm like, fuck. He walked over there. I'm like, what is he doing? He walk over there and he like, sister, hey sister. The CEO was like, boo, your makeup look good, girl. Like, they be hyping him up in there. I'm like, this makeup do not look good. This nigga look like the goddamn doll from goddamn Jigsaw in the damn face. Quit lying to this man. He like, damn, your shit look nice, girl. Your makeup look nice. Your makeup look nice. He like, damn, sister, thank you, sister. Yeah, look, come here. He started whispering in the CEO ear. The CEO like, what the hell is he telling him? I see Kenny standing upstairs looking mad as a bitch. Kenny like, he come downstairs. He waits till they finish talking. He was like, hey, let me talk to you. He called Cookie to the side. They standing over by the table. He like, he talking. I can't hear what they saying, but they talking. After they finish their conversation, he dipped the other direction. He go towards like he about to go holler at my roommate. My roommate in the room. He go to my roommate and said, they're like this. My roommate told him come in. He go in and jump. I waited like 5 minutes. Then I go in. I walk up the steps. I go down. Shoot the cell. I'm like, what's up, bro? What the hell going on? What you talking to dude about? He like, man, I told that nigga, man, look, goddamn, I used to be like that. I'm not like that no more, man. And I'm just gonna give him something, man, just to be quiet, man. Like, cause I don't want the Bloods to find out, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit gonna get back to the street, you know what I mean? Goddamn. D was like, man, I told him, like, man, like, I respect that you stop doing that, but that's a secret that's not gonna really be able to be held, bro, because unfortunately you done it around people. There's always liabilities when it happens around people. So, like, you're not gonna be able to hold this secret. And I'm standing there like, bro, he's right. You're not gonna be able to hold this secret now. You paying him off. Are you sure this is gonna work? He like, man, I think it's gonna work, bro. I think it's gonna work. I'm like, damn, this shit nuts, man. So boom. Goddamn, later on that evening, we get the tobacco. He come in the room, he bagging it up. Boom, 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 boom. We in that junk bagging it up. As we bagging it up, we hear a knock at the door. That junk sounded fruity. That junk sounded like doo, 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 doo. That's how the knock sounded. It wasn't like doom, 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 doom. That junk was like doo, doo, doo. Like he had a ring on his finger. That junk was like doo, 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 doo. It was like, what the hell? We got the cut up in there bagging them. It was like, I stood up. I was like, yo, it's Kenny in there. I'm like, it's Kenny? Who is this? I'm who the cut. I'm like, Jigsaw. I'm like, God damn, my shit like doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. But I know he's not a predator, but still though, my junk doo-doo-doo. I'm like, the hell? I'm like, yo, hey, listen. I get the idea. I was like, yo, listen. I was like, listen, no disrespect. I was like, but look, don't come knock on my door when you see the cut up, man. Like, he was like, nah, I was looking for Kenny. I wasn't looking for y'all. I'm like, all right, I dig that. But look, don't knock on my door when my cut is up, period. Like, when you wildin', what the hell is wrong with you? He was like, anyway, hey, Kenny, holler at me when you finish. He got a good look, seeing all the tobacco and everything. Anyway, he said, anyway, Kenny, holler at me when you finish. I'm like, this nigga's a psycho. He walk away, boom, he go back downstairs. He talking to all the homosexuals and shit. Goddamn, I know he mad. I'm like, why you mad? You knocked on our door, you wildin'. So goddamn, Kenny like, man, see, man, I told you, man. Shit crazy, man. This shit crazy as a bitch. So I'm like, yo, bro, first of all, what you need to do with all that damn tobacco, you need to look out for the damn Bloods. That's what you need to do, bro. You need to look out for the damn Bloods this time, man. I said, because if they find out that you did that and you was in their gang after all this, bro, they might kick your ass. I said, tobacco might goddamn save you a little bit, goddamn. I was trying to get him saved, y'all. Like, man, you better look out. He like, I know, yeah, I'm gonna look out this time. I bet your ass is, nigga. Look out, nigga. So goddamn, he go out in the park. Goddamn, before he holler at the homies, he go holler at the homosexual. He go holler at the nigga Cookies. I see the Bloods over in the distance looking. The reason why I see them, because I'm at the front door. I'm trying to get a nigga attention in the pod across over there, because I'm trying to make a play. It's a white dude that buy a lot of damn tobacco as soon as I get it. So I'm trying to make that play. I'm at the door, but I see the Bloods standing by the payphone looking like, and he got damn over in the cut talking to Cookie. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, he go to Cookie's cell. Nigga went up in the cell with Cookie. I'm like, oh shit. In the cell, keep looking back. This nigga in the cell. He in there talking to Cookie. You know what I mean? Goddamn. He gave nigga the Cookie goddamn to play. Yeah, and I guess he looked out, you know what I mean? Gave him something, you know what I mean? Gave him something. I guess whatever he gave him something. I don't know what it was, but he gave him something. Goddamn, me and my roommate looking like, shit, dumb as a bitch. My roommate was like, yo, bro, listen, I'm letting you know now. I told you how that boy is, bro. He was like, that boy gonna put him on blast if he don't do what he say. I'm letting you know now. That nigga don't care about you, don't mess around no more and all this shit. He was like, the only thing saving him right now is that he's in San Francisco. That's the only thing saving his ass because he's in San Francisco. And it's like, kind of people forget what the hell is going on until you get about that damn town. So I'm saying to myself, like, yo, like, man, like, I got the tobacco. I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean? We done got to play. I don't give a damn what happened. But y'all, I want more tobacco. I want more tobacco. I don't want this to end. I want to hit like 2-3 more times. You know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to get a couple dollars now. Like, I'm straight. Everything running smooth. I'm trying to get some more damn money, y'all. So, boom. Goddamn, he finally emerged out of cell. Goddamn, he come out the jump. Goddamn, I see him looking like, you know what I mean? Like he accomplished something. You know what I mean? Cookies come straight out, go all that. Goddamn, the other homosexuals, I guess they went in the room, start smoking tobacco. So they in there kicking it, you know what I mean? Probably getting a plan together. So I'm just looking like damn, like, you know, like I really don't give a shit what happened. I just want the play to keep going. But I knew this was going to be toxic. I knew this was going to be crazy because bro was never going to be able to not get exposed. You know what I mean? Like, is it really his fault, y'all? Like, he did that years ago. He went home. He didn't do it no more. He came back and he's not like that no more. Like, put in the comments if you believe that that's something that can happen. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a good thing, but is it something that can happen? Like, that's why I dealt with him because I'm like, damn, he's not like that no more. You know what I mean? He was in a pod with a bunch of them. He didn't do it. Like, so I'm feeling like that's a wrap. But for some reason, like I told you, I knew this whole shit wasn't gonna be good. But nevertheless, we just got our package. Everything's straight. We just got the tobacco. But I'm still thinking about more. Like I told y'all, I'm thinking about more. That's how I want it. I wanted more, man. But freaking goddamn Jigsaw is in a damn way. He's in a damn way, man. I knew it. And that's just how it is in prison, man. It's just always something that makes something crazy and you're just in a damn way, man. So boom. That's my word, y'all. Goddamn. That nigga go holler at the Bloods. Goddamn, he looked out for the little homies that was in there. He looked out for some homies that was on the other pod over there in 62 pod and 61 pod. I mean, 63 pod. He looked out for them. He threw them some stuff. You know what I mean? Kenny moving around like everything was gravy, but I could see in his head, I could look in his eyes and tell he was bothered by something. You know what I mean? And he was bothered by that he knew his secret was about to come out. You know what I mean? I knew it was. Y'all. For some reason, I promise y'all I knew it was, man. But like I say, he's moving around doing all his activities like everything is peaches and cream. But I know it's bothering him. But goddamn, we come back from dinner one day. That's my word. We in the block. It's probably like 2 days of us having a new tobacco. He done look. I don't know what he gave Cookies, and I didn't even ask what he gave Jigsaw. But I know he gave him something. But out of nowhere, goddamn, this my word. Goddamn, nigga Jigsaw, goddamn, pull up on him. Like, can I talk to you? And Kenny was standing over there talking to another dude. You know what I mean? It wasn't a blood dude. He was talking to another dude. And he looked at the look he gave Cookies. When Cookies came and said that, he looked at Cookies like, Cookies was like, oh, nigga, it's like that, nigga. You gonna look at me like that, nigga? I said I need to talk to you, nigga. Kenny was like, man, I ain't talking to your ass, man. And turned his back on him. Now, Kenny was probably feeling like, I done paid you, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, what kind of games you got going on? I don't feel in the same way. But I already know they don't play fair. They don't play fair when it comes to stuff like this. They might don't harm you or like stuff like that. But like when it comes to exposing, that's their number one, nuclear weapon right there, man. When they trying to expose somebody, you'll see a homosexual get angry. And I'm seeing it from Cookies. Jigsaw is looking angry as shit. He snap on him right there slightly. They get into it. We lock down after dinner. When we come out after dinner, that nigga come out with all that makeup on. Now, when he used to come out with all that makeup on, he used to change in the Jigsaw. It's like he'd be a whole different personality. So now he out there and he pull up on Kenny again. So Kenny just keep walking away from him now. Like, man, what are you doing, man? Like, get the hell away from me. Like, you know what I mean? What are you doing? So goddamn, they were like, that nigga looked at goddamn Kenny like, I seen him look, he was looking at Kenny, he was like, whatever. And he dipped. He go over there and start talking Chicago and them. They talking. Next thing you know, you see that nigga walk up to the TV and they was like, that nigga got down. That nigga cut that joint off. Cut the TV off. He cut the TV off. The old heads was like, what the hell? And they were like, can I get everybody attention right now? Look, this ain't gonna take long. Look, This dude right here, Kenny, this dude right here, yeah, we was on Southampton together. We was on Southampton, and when we was on Southampton, he was my boo. He was my baby. We was in a cell together, and this is what we used to do. We used to be in there doing each other. That's what we used to do. Tell him, Kenny. Tell him, Kenny. Kenny was looking like, he was like, yeah, motherfucker wanna play? Yeah, fuck that, nigga. I don't want you, nigga. You trying to act like I want your ass. I want you to look out for me, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? You trying to act like that all tight and shit, nigga? Yeah, tell him what we used to do when you was at Southampton in 2005, Kenny. Yeah, tell him that, huh? Yeah, tell him that. Kenny like, I see the blood niggas like, what? So they walk on, they like, yo, we was like, yo, shh. They was like, yo, you used to mess with him? He was like, I look up at my roommate D standing on the top tail. He like, I'm like, damn, shit crazy, man. Goddamn, Kenny was like, when niggas was like, yo, bro, like that shit better not be true, bro. That nigga lying, bro. Say word of blood, that nigga ain't lying. And then Kenny was like, that nigga was like, I ain't lying, but I gotta lie about. Ask him. Ask him. Matter of fact, ask D. D was like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. He was like, yeah, all right, that's your homeboy. I'm like, oh God. This was like, I have seen dudes get exposed, but this was a wild one right here. This was a wild one. Like, he exposed him, man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this shit crazy, man. I'm like, damn, this shit nuts, man. I'm like, damn, I should have hollered at bro and tell him, goddamn, plug me with whoever the play was. I mean, with the lady, like, I could have kept the play going, like, you know what I mean? But this is how prison is, y'all. Boom. Kenny mad as fuck. Kenny looking at him, he on fire. The blood's talking to him. Goddamn, the nigga Cookies running around, still yapping out the mouth, exposing him, saying stuff, this and that. Kenny looking like he on fire. Goddamn, nigga, Kenny was like, man, that shit crazy, man. My roommate came down, tried to talk to him. My roommate like, look, bro, he like, man, fuck that. Fuck that nigga ruin my life. I'm gonna ruin his motherfucking life. I'm gonna ruin his goddamn life. I'm gonna ruin his motherfucking life. Goddamn, that nigga goddamn leave. The nigga Cookies leave from talking to Chicago, went to his cell. That nigga went up in his cell. Nigga Kenny was like, man, fuck that shit, bro. I'm gone, bro. Nigga like, what you mean you gone? He was like, bro, I'm gone. I was like, bro, nah. I was like, look, bro, he in the way, but don't let him mess up the play, bro. That rhymed. I was like, bro, he in the way, but don't let him mess up the play. I said, bro, he in the way, but don't let him mess up the play. I was about to make a rap song. I wanted that goddamn pack to keep coming. But I said, bro, he's in the way, but don't let him mess up the play. I said it nice and calm. And that nigga was like, no, fuck that play. Fuck that. And when he said that, I felt this pain. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I don't promote violence, but I felt Kenny pain. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted y'all to comment, like, can a dude change his life? Can a dude change his life from how he was moving and move another direction without being judged? You know what I mean? And that's what all bro was doing. That's all bro was doing, man. So I blame Cookie's goddamn jigsaw in the face looking ass for this, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. But Kenny said, man, fuck that. I'm gone, bro. That's my word. That nigga goddamn went to Cookie cell. And it was like, yo, man, that's how you carrying it. That's how you carrying it. Cookie was like, motherfucker, I told you, think I'm scared of you, nigga. I done fought you before. Next thing you know, you're Kenny. Kenny, stop. Nigga got down, the homosexuals walked up like, stop, Kenny. Stop, you gonna kill me. Like, I looked, man, it's my word, man. That nigga was balled up. The homosexual dude was balled up. Kenny was goddamn stumping that nigga. He was stumping his head into the damn concrete, man. He was stumping that boy head into the damn concrete. He was like, he gonna kill him. He gonna kill him. I said, Chicago peel off. Went to his cell. He went in the cell. I already know what he went and do. He went in the cell, hit the button. Hey, yo, call somebody in to save him. They gonna kill him. He gonna die. He gonna die. Shh. Kenny and that bitch pounding his brains out. Pause. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, nigga. You trying to ruin my life, nigga. Nigga, fuck you. Niggas looking like, damn, he's giving Jigsaw the ass whooping of a lifetime. Man, he's giving him the ass, no weapon. He's giving him the ass whooping of a lifetime, man. Next thing you know, you hear, police coming in. Police coming in. Niggas like, hey, what's going on? Watch out. The niggas watched everybody dip. The niggas went to the door. And then Kenny was still in there beating his ass. Fuck around with you, nigga. Still kicking his goddamn ass. Goddamn, he was like, stop, man, stop. Kenny was like, man, fuck this nigga, man. They was like, man, stop. CO nigga grabbed him, get Kenny out the jump. Kenny come out the jump. And nigga was ready to run with the CO. Nigga was like, CO was like, yeah, I wish your ass would, nigga. I wish you would. Nigga, like, get the fuck out the cell. Niggas came in that job. More police coming. Police coming from every goddamn where. Niggas came in, top door, every goddamn where. And it's my word, they came in that junk, man. Niggas took Kenny out first. Kenny was out of there. They took him out. This is my word. They had to go get the freaking Madden stretcher for goddamn Jigsaw, man. I promise y'all, man. The stretcher came in the building. That man whooped his ass, man. That man was whooped unconscious. He was whooped unconscious just for exposing somebody, man. It's not safe exposing people. That's a dangerous mission, man. And he paid for it, man. Because he was in the damn way in the beginning. He should just let Kenny live. He wasn't like that no more. You should just let him live, man. But no, they gotta be messy at times. And that's what happens when you're messy. You get your brains beat in, man. And that's what happened, y'all. And Kenny was out of there. Kenny was gone. I never seen Kenny no more on the compound, goddammit. I never seen Jigsaw no more on the damn compound, man. He beat Jigsaw ass. He beat the hell out of Jigsaw, man. And Jigsaw was out of there, man. And probably about a month later, my ass was out of there. I was on the way to 30 building, y'all. I was out of San Francisco, man. And that's the end of the damn story. Y'all already know what it is, man. That shit dangerous, it's crazy. There's a lot of lunatic stuff going on in there, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Stay your ass out the way, man. You better stay out the way unless you want to be roommates with a nigga that look like Jigsaw. Don't say I ain't warned y'all, man. I'm trying to keep y'all away from that place, man. That place is in the way, it's whack. It's the wackest days of your life in there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, in there, it's the wackest days of your life. We just try to do things that make the time go by. We try to do anything, man. That's all that goes on in there, man. Stay out here where you can make your own rules and your own decisions and do what you want. It's better out here, man. I'm promising y'all, man. It's better out here to be with your kids. You want to be with your kids out here, you want to see them in a visiting room. Just think about that. You want to see them right now, you want to see them in a visiting room, man. Stay your ass out the way, man. Period, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. But y'all already know the count, man. It's the weekend banger game. Y'all already know what I need y'all to do, man. Y'all gonna turn me up or what, man? My shit been looking light. What y'all gonna do, man? Turn me up. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. Y'all already know the count, man. I'll be safe this weekend, man. And make sure y'all stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.